This is by far the best period of my training life. I don't think I've ever come close to anything to what I'm doing right now. To be squatting so well, to be feeling so well, man, it's I feel blessed that today I was able to hit another 200 for one, 6 days in a row. My body feels amazing. I feel so damn strong. My hip feels absolutely 100%. In the past, like I think September last year was the first time I hit 200, and I worked up for months on end doing a lot of volume, hit that, and then I think it was another 2 weeks before I hit it again, and then the hip pain got me. And the hip pain got me in such a way that I had to kind of all the way basically detrain to a point. I think I was hitting 180s and 170s and 160s after that period for months on end. It was debilitating me, and subsequently I basically detrained to do 6 days in a row of 200 for one. That is so impressive to me because I just keep thinking about where I've come from. The imbalances that I had throughout the hip, throughout the core. Very hard to pinpoint exactly which structure was at fault. But now I just feel 100%. I feel healthy. And with this type of feeling that I have in me, I know I'm going to progress. If I'm able to do what I did last night, 180 for 5 doubles, man, it's just a matter of time. If I continue putting in this work and continue to recover and get my calories in and rest and all that stuff and get training properly without any pain, man, this pain kept me away from the program for such a long time. Because anytime I would hit 200 or hit some sort of heavy volume like a big squat or something like this, soon after I would kind of get some sort of discomfort, and that discomfort would kind of lead me to get more and more pain, and then I would kind of go crazy in my mind thinking about how to address it, do this, do that, and basically it was just a repeating cycle for a very long time. Now I hit for 6 days in a row 200 for one, and there's no discomfort, there's no pain, there's nothing in the vicinity. I've said this before, but there's nothing better to me than having the ability to give everything I've got into the bar. And that's exactly what I'm feeling right now. Such a good week. This is the best week of my life that I've had in terms of training. My body feels healthy. I feel strong. You'll see 200 kilos, it moved today. I'm feeling very tired from yesterday, all that work that I did with the pin squats and the back offsets, the 180 for 5 doubles. I'm very tired, and I'm still able to hit 200 for one. It probably looks okay on the camera, but I didn't have that poppiness about me. So check it out. I mean, probably looks the same to you as it kind of did yesterday. Just confidence. That's exactly what I think about. Pure confidence, man. I remember back in the day, man, like I would get in the hole, I'd come to halfway, and then the pain would hit me. And then I'm like trying to figure out, okay, how do I get this thing up in some sort of way where I kind of minimize the pain, but I maximize the output. And so then your body will start to do all sorts of weird stuff, try to compensate and do all these weird things. And then some other structure gets upset because you're leaning too much on a structure that's not supposed to be doing the majority of the work. And then it's just a downward spiral. And then you try this, you try that, and it's just, you go crazy, man, absolutely go crazy. But I always believed that I would work it out. I always believed that if you just keep rocking up. That's the hardest thing about all of this. Rock up. 4:30 in the morning or freaking 10 o'clock at night, whatever. Just rock up, touch the bar, spend time with the bar, and I guess the iron gods will bless you. Eventually, it's going to be your time. Be smart. Don't be a knucklehead. If it's hurting, do as much as you can, but don't make it hurt. Basically, that's the moral of the story. And then over time, if you just keep experimenting with different ideas, different exercises, different muscles, just keep studying, keep learning, eventually you'll work it out. Don't go through pain. Like I've had periods where I've kind of been so upset. I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna hit 180 again. I don't give a shit. And then the pain is just like a ice pick to your freaking hip, or whatever body part you have problems with. So I think it takes a degree of maturity, a degree of hunger, fire in your belly to keep rocking up, even when it's a rainy day, even when it's a cold day, even when it's dark and you're not feeling well. Rocking up to these days, last 6 days, man, it's just, there's a momentum there, man. My body just wants to go in the gym and do this. Everything is feeling unbelievable, man. Everything is going my way. There's nothing to it. You don't need motivation for this. You don't need inspiration for this is just your body just wants to do it. Everything's feeling really good. So all those days that I had where I struggled and I wanted to freaking eat that freaking logbook, eat it up, just run through a damn brick wall when I really want gains and it's just I can't get through. You know, I always thought to myself, man, I want it so bad, yet I can't have it. I can't work it out. I'm stumped. I don't know where to go. Never lose belief, man. You got to keep fighting. And then eventually, your time will come. And then you'll have kind of what I'm having right now, the best week of your freaking training life. It's an unbelievable thing. The whole time I'm thinking about where I've come from, all those shitty damn days, man, at 4:30 in the morning when you wake up and everything feeling crap. You can't squat, your hips are upset, there's pain, you're stretching, you're not stretching, you're doing this, you're not doing this. It's just your mind goes absolutely manic trying to think about what the next step should be. And then you start thinking to yourself, well, should I give this more of a longer duration of a block? So I've done these deadlifts for 2 weeks. My hip pain is still kind of there, but maybe I should do something else. And then you start questioning yourself, am I doing it quick? And am I giving this enough time to work? There's so many different variables with biology, with exercise science. But I'm happy. 6 days, man, in a row. I'm pushing my max weight. It's feeling good. There's no pain. I keep saying it. I know I sound like a broken record, but some of you guys have seen me in my shitty days where I just, I'm thinking out loud. I'm telling you guys exactly what my working out is in my mind, trying to work things out. So it's a beautiful thing to be in this position right now. I've got this recipe. I don't want to change it. So I've got a heavy day, a light day. Yesterday was really heavy. Today I'm feeling kind of real flat, but still 200 goes up. So it's a beautiful thing. These psoas curls, still I believe in these psoas curls. I think you need to do something to offset everything that you're doing. The pin squats are heavy, hip extension. The squats are heavy, hip extension. I haven't done deadlifts in a little while, but that's another hip extension exercise. You have to do something for hip flexion. I know all of these muscles work in unison, flexors and extensors, but you need to kind of hit it directly, hit these flexors directly. The psoas is paramount to the butt wink, to the bottom position, to being comfortable in that bottom position. So actually I wanted to get a 10 kilo weight that was not available in the gym, so I got a 12.5, so I guess that's a bit of progression there. This smoked me, man. I barely walked out of the gym with this, man. Like I tried to get in the car and I couldn't lift my leg up to get in the car. This really fatigued me. I would have been all right if I just left it at the squats. I felt still kind of all right. But this completely put the nail in the coffin for me for the workout. And the other thing that the cameraman said, why aren't you deadlifting, man? Having deadlifted for a while. As I said to him, there's only one guy that can sit on that chair, either the pin squat or the deadlift. They both can't coexist in this program, in this recipe. If I did both of them, I would basically need 3-4 days of just light sessions. The deadlift takes a lot out of me. The pin squats take a lot out of me. And they're kind of different movements, right? But they're both very heavy, very, very heavy movements. So maybe that's what causes the fatigue on me. It's just the sheer weight. The lower back pump. One of you guys said something brilliant. There was a comment by one of you fellas, I forget the name. Basically, the fella said, that lower back pump is not your actual lower back. It's not your erectors. It's not the back muscles. It's actually your glute muscles, because the glute muscles the origin is around the same area where I get the pump. So, the pin squats, they definitely hit my glutes. So if you're getting that dreaded lower back pump, consider it could be your glutes. I actually read this somewhere back some time ago. And then when this fella had mentioned it, I was like, man, that's a brilliant thought. The whole time of thinking about this back pump, I thought to myself, how did I not think of this? And when the moment I read that comment, I was like, and that's exactly why I read these comments, because I get so much freaking value out of you guys, man. So much good discussion happens. This guy clearly knows what he's talking about. He knows his anatomy clearly. So that's a brilliant thing to think about. So that hamstring stretch that I'm doing, it's probably stretching a bit of the glute as well. And so that's why I'm getting relief. So it's a brilliant thing to just conceptualize. It's actually the glutes that's actually causing the pump. Anyway, guys, I'm going to try and recover today, and I'm going to hopefully come tomorrow and hit some more pin squats and make it day 7. I mean, that would be brilliant. A week of this, nice little series, the best week of my training life easily. All right, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.